trending plays for you to put on your slip tomorrow. Let's go over the Daily Grind Fantasy, but it's not here. It's on Outlier. First off, we got Kayla McBride under 3.5 assists. This is her head-to-head numbers versus the Los Angeles Sparks. 1-2 games this season. She's banging the under 3.5 assists. I hope I said under 3.5 assists. As you can see, this is head-to-head, but you can look at the last 10 games for Kayla McBride under 3.5 assists. The under's hitting at 60%, last 20 games at 50%, and then I showed you head-to-head 100% of the time she's faced them in the last 6 straight games. She's going under 3.5 assists. Next, I got, hold on, what was that? Dearica Hamby. Dearica Hamby, we talked about this on stream earlier, but I got her points, rebounds, and assists at 33.5. Head-to-head, she's going under this number every time she's played the Minnesota Lynx. But if you want to look at the last 10 games, you can see that she's covered this in 4 straight games, but only against the Minnesota Lynx that she's gone under this number that many times. Look, last 5 games, pressure. What y'all want to do with Dearica Hamby head-to-head versus the Minnesota Lynx? In the last game she faced them, 2 games this season now, she went under this number. Just barely, but we did go under. The next play is going to be Courtney Williams over 5.5 rebounds. Head-to-head versus the Sparks, she kills this number every time she's played them, twice this season. In the last 10 games, the over is only hitting at 40%, but I'll show you the head-to-head number. And then the last 20 games, the over is only hitting at 45% in the last 5 games. She did cover in a previous game against the Mystic. I wish they had the rebound chances like they do in the WNBA in the NBA, because that is very, very, very valuable. And then we got let's go over to Bridget Carlton. Listen, first half fantasy score over. I'm sorry, it was under. First half fantasy score under head-to-head versus the Los Angeles Sparks. She's gone under this number every time she's played the Los Angeles Sparks, and then in 2 games this season. But in the last 10 games, the under is also hitting at 70%, and then 5 straight in 5 straight contests, she's gone under 11.5. That's interesting. That's Bridget Carlton. Those are 4 trending players for the only game that we have for tomorrow, WNBA. While I'm here, I'm going to jump over to Outlier. I'm going to jump from Outlier to Daily Grind Fantasy to see if we have any value available. I'm on PrizePicks. I'm going to hit refresh right there. And I do see a couple of new plays from the tennis. I was going to cover this on the stream later, which I will, but by the time most of you watch this video, it will be on Tuesday. But as you can see, the top 3 here is sharp enough for me to play. The break points under 4.5, over 4, and under 4 also right here. I like Jerison Parkford to go. No, I like him to go over his fantasy score. He's been on fire. You see Dearica Hamby points under 19 is also on there for PrizePicks. I'm gonna skip over the Underdog really quick. I didn't want to make this video long. I wanted to give you those trending players in the WNBA that we have for the only game that we're playing today. Underdog Fantasy has a ton of CS2, but before you hop right in and try to throw up these plays on your ticket, you need to know that after you put 2 or more CS2 plays on your ticket, they will adjust the payouts. So you will not be getting a positive EV slip, especially if you're playing the 6 legs for 25x. So with that said, I used 2 at a time. I put 2 on a ticket and go fill the other 4 slots with MLB plays. That seems to be the best way to do it. So they don't alter the payouts. You do not want the payouts to be altered. We want to play the correct slip type at plus EV. That's Underdog Fantasy. If we move on to Boom Fantasy, I skipped over a couple. Better, most people are not on it. ParlayPlay has dynamic payouts. Better and Dabble, Underdog, and PrizePicks is what I'm trying to hit. I got bag on those, so I play with that. Boom Fantasy, you got Blake Snell pitcher strikeouts over 4. That looks interesting as well. I have not played any other tickets as of right now, because I'm making this video just before my stream begins in a couple of hours. So I look forward to building a few slips on stream, especially in the MLB, because we have a full slate tomorrow or Tuesday, today, if you're watching this video. And I look forward to getting back to dropping a ton of slips on the stream tonight. So look forward to that. If you have not checked it out, I stream on YouTube, Twitch, and even Twitter. You already know. Let's get this dough.